students, so I'm Yaragola Anthony here. So today I'm going to teach you about elementary transformation problem. Okay, so every year for 3 marks this question will be asked in the annual exam. So I'm going to quickly teach you how to find the solution of that problem. Okay, what was the problem that every year which was asked in the exam year is using the elementary transformations. Okay, using the elementary transformation. Using the elementary transformations find the inverse of the matrix 1 minus 1 2 3. Now this is the question which will be asked for 3 marks. So I can say it is somewhat like a compulsory question type. We can be prepared for this. Okay, so there is some technique that you need to always follow in solving this problem. So I will try my level best to convince you people to make you understand what is that technique. Okay, so please, if you are not understanding for the first time, because usually it takes little time for all the students to understand this. So if you are not understanding for the first time, my request is see this video at least for 2 to 3 times and try to find out what is the technique that I'm going to teach you here. Okay, so my question here is find the inverse of this matrix using the elementary transformations. Okay, so what is the technique here I'm going to teach you here is, let's just follow this. Okay, first of all, you write the given matrix as it is. Solution: let A is equals to 1 minus 1 2 3. Now this is the given matrix. Okay, now what you have to do here is the next step which we are going to write in the annual exam. If you write that single step, you are going to get 1 mark. You know that in mathematics you will be getting marks based on the steps, right? So for the next step you will be getting 1 mark. So try to follow what is that step which is going to give you 1 mark. Okay, so this is that step. Write A is equals to I into A. Now this statement, if you write this statement, you are going to get 1 mark in the annual exam. Okay, so please don't forget to write this statement. Okay, now what we see here is A is equals to I into A. So A is in front of us and I is the unit matrix corresponding to this matrix. That means a 2 cross 2 unit matrix. Okay, now how to write that unit matrix I'm going to tell you. See, listen to me carefully. I am going to write this A matrix as it is on the left hand side here. 1 minus 1 2 3. Now this is the given matrix and I is the unit matrix as I told you. 1 0 0 1. Okay, and just carry on this A throughout the end of the problem. Okay, now listen to me carefully. What is our main target here is try to make this left hand side as a unit matrix. I mean, try to make this left hand side matrix as 1 0 0 1 matrix. Okay, if you get the left hand side matrix as 1 0 0 1 matrix, that will be the end of the problem. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Now here how to make this 1 minus 1 2 3 as 1 0 0 1. Okay, our target is to make this matrix as 1 0 0 1. Okay, so there is a technique for that. I'm going to teach you that technique, so try to follow that. So what is the technique here is, try to make the zeros first. Okay, See here, we should make this -1 as 0 and this 2 as 0. Okay, try to make zeros first. Don't worry about these ones, automatically you will get them. Okay, try to make -1 as 0 because we need 0 in that place. Try to make 2 as 0 because we need 0 in that place. Okay, now what I'll do here is I will try to make -1 as 0. Okay, I will try to make -1 as 0. Okay, so what is that rule here is, see, the -1 is in the first row, so there should be a change in the first row. So I will write row 1 changes like this, row 1 changes 2. Now here is the technique. Everybody try to concentrate. Because there is a change in the row 1, I should start with row 1. Okay. Then look at this. There is a minus sign here and corresponding to that there is a no sign. That means this is called as a plus sign. Okay. If these two are opposite signs, then you should put a plus sign here. Suppose if these two are having same signs, then there is a minus sign. That much only is the difference. Okay. So R1, and because there is a opposite signs here, I'll put plus sign and R2 and R2. This is the first rule. And the second rule here is, okay, the second rule here is cross multiply these numbers. Cross multiply these numbers. That means -1 is in the first row, right? Multiply that with the second row. See, -1 is in the first row. I will multiply that with the second row here. Second row. Okay. Wait a minute. Don't take the minus sign. Just take 1. That's it. Okay. Just take the number. Don't take the sign. Okay. Now 3 is in the second row. Multiply that with the first row here. Row 1. So don't take the signs. Just multiply the numbers. Cross multiply the numbers. Now this is the rule that we need to follow for obtaining the next step. Okay. Now here, what was the rule? 3R1 plus 1 into R2, R2. Okay, now according to this rule, we have to multiply or simplify and get the next matrix. Okay, now see here. 3 as it is. In the row 1, I have 1 here, so I will write 1. Plus, corresponding to that in the row 2, I have 2, so I will write 2 here. So 3 into 1 is 3 plus 2, that means 5. So I got 5. So I will write here 5. Okay. Now the second element, 3. In the first row, second element is -1. I will write here -1. Plus, okay. In the second row, the corresponding element of -1 here is 3. I will write here 3. So 3 into -1 is -3. -3 plus 3 is 0. See, that is what actually we wanted, right? We wanted 0 here. So we got 0. Our main concentration was to make this as 0. Okay, done. See, because we are changing the first row, the second row elements must be written as it is. 2, 3. Equal to. Apply the same rule even for this matrices also. Okay. So, I will write here 3. In the first row, I have 1 as the first element. So, I will multiply here 1. Plus row 2 element. What is the row 2 element corresponding to this? It is 0. So I'll write here 0. So 3 into 1 is 3 plus 0 is 3. Done. So I will write here 3. Then the second one, 3 as it is. The second element here is 0 plus corresponding to that element here is 1. 3 zeros are 0, plus 1 is 1. Okay, so I am not changing the row 2 elements here, so row 2 elements as it is I will write here, 0 and 1. I said carry this A as it is. Don't forget to carry that one. Okay, our target was to make 0 this one, I made it 0. Next target is which number to make 0? 2, right? That means this 2 must become 0. You can see that 2 is in the second row. That means the changes must be made in the second row. Done? So, row 2 changes to. Row 2 changes. Because row 2 must change, I will write row 2. Okay, now as I said in the previous step, there are same signs in this 2. That means I should take a minus sign. If opposite signs, plus sign. So row 2 minus row 1. After writing like this, cross multiply the numbers. 5 is in the first row. So multiply it with what? Second row. 2 is in the second row. Multiply it with first row. Okay, simple steps. Okay, now this is our new rule. Where the changes will be? It will be in the R2. Okay, according to this rule, now these matrices will change next step. Okay, so I will write that rule here. See it is 5 row 2, 5 row 2 minus 2 row 1. Minus 2 row 1. Okay, now yes, the changes must be in the second row. So first row elements are not changing. So I will write them as it is. 5 and 0. Okay. First row elements are not changing. So I am writing them as it is. Now the second row elements must change according to this rule. Okay, let us do that part. See here, 5 as it is I will keep. In the second row, which is the first element? 2. Done? So I will write here 2. Minus 2 into. In the first row, corresponding to this 2, which is that element? 5. So I will write here 5. So 5 2s are 10, minus 2 5s are 10, so the answer is 0. Isn't it? See, this is what we actually planned. That means these two numbers must become 0. So we are getting that zeros. Okay. Now, 5 into row 2 second element. Row 2 second element is which number? 3. So I will write here 3. Minus 2 into corresponding element of this 3. You can see this one. That is 0. So 5 3 is 15. Minus 2 0 0. That means overall it is 15. Done. So I will write here 15. Equal to. On this side also you have to use the same rule and change this. As it is, I am not changing the first row because I am changing the second row. I will write these first row elements as it is 3 1. Okay, now the second row elements must be changed according to this rule. Okay, so 5 as it is. What is the first element of this second row? 0. So I will write here 0. Minus 2 into corresponding element of this is 3 into 3. So you can see 5 0 0 minus 2 3 6, that means minus 6. Right? So I will write here minus 6. Okay. Next, 5 into 5 into. What is the second element here? 1. Minus 2 into corresponding element 1. So the answer is 5 minus 2. So it is 3. Okay. Now this is how you are going to get. I am going to carry this A as it is here. Let us not forget it. How many steps we did? 1, 2 operations. 2 operations we have done. Okay, now the third operation. What is our target? Can you remember? we should make this as 1 0 0 1, right? That means already we made these as zeros. Next our target is to make these as what? Ones, right? So it is very simple to make these as ones. See, if you divide this first row by 5, automatically this will become 1. So that means R1 must be R1 divided by 5. In the same way, if you divide the second row by 15, even this becomes 1, right? The second row must be changed like this. Row 2 by 15, whatever numbers will be there here, divide by them. Automatically they become 1. Okay. Let us apply these two operations in both the matrices and get the final answer. Okay. I will write here now. Somebody can tell me. See, R1 should be divided by 5. These numbers should be divided by 5. 5 by 5, clearly it is 1. 0 by 5, it is 0. Okay. Then, R2 elements must be divided by 15. 0 by 15, it is 0. 15 by 15, it is 1. Equal to. Okay. Next, this side also the same rule must be used. That means first row must be divided by 5. Okay. 3 by 5. The option is 3 by 5. Then this is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. Okay. Then the second row must be divided by 15. That means minus 6 by 15. Okay. Minus 6 by 15. What it is? Minus 2 by 5. Minus 2 by 5. Okay. Then 3 by 15. 3 by 15. How much it is? 1 by 5. And A as it is into A. As I said, we have to convert this 1 minus 1 2 3 to which matrix? If you remember, I have told 1 0 0 1. Done? See, we have already converted it, right? So then what? Our answer is done here. See, this is I is equals to, it is A means, now this must be your A inverse into A. So therefore, A inverse is equals to the new matrix what you got. 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. This is your answer. I know now this is little what we can say is difficult to understand, but I said watch this 2 to 3 times. You will definitely understand the method. Okay. After understanding it, I'm going to give you one problem. You can solve that problem and send me the answer. Okay. So please, if you're not understanding this, try to see the video at least 2 to 3 times. Because this is 100% compulsory question. You will definitely get this question in the annual exam. Okay. So I'm going to give you one problem. Use the same method. Numbers will be changed. Method will be followed. Okay. Use the same method. Try to get the answer. Okay. All the best. So here I'm going to give you the question now. See here. The first question is like this. Using the elementary transformation. The question is same only. The first question is like this. 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking to give you 2 problems. I hope that you don't mind. So the next question is 1, 3, 2, 7. So these are the 2 questions I'm giving you. So you can send me one answer, and if you have done both the answers, you can send me that one. Okay, so please be practicing the problems. Okay, so all the best, and I'm thankful for all the students who are watching these videos and who are subscribing, who are liking the videos, and who are also sending the answers. So you are all my good students. So be at home, be safe. Until then, we meet. Be practicing all the problems I give you. Okay, thank you. Bye to everybody.